Digital security, swift response, smart progression. Welcome to Qingqiao Safety Investigation. According to Reuters, on June 13, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees reported a consistent annual increase in the global number of displaced persons over the past 12 years. By the end of last year, the total reached a record high of 117.3 million. As of the first 4 months of 2024, this number continued to rise, possibly exceeding 120 million by the end of April. Filippo Grandi, the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, emphasized that war contributes significantly to displacement. One of the major conflicts driving widespread displacement is the war in Sudan. While it may not garner as much international attention as the Russia-Ukraine or Israeli-Hamas conflicts, the Sudanese conflict is among the most devastating globally. Statistics indicate that this conflict has internally displaced over 9 million people, with another 2 million seeking refuge in neighboring countries such as Chad, Egypt, and South Sudan. In the Gaza Strip, which has drawn considerable global focus, Israeli military operations have resulted in the displacement of approximately 1.7 million people. Sudan, located in northeastern Africa along the Red Sea coast and at the eastern edge of the Sahara Desert, boasts a vast land area of 1,882,000 square kilometers, making it the third largest country in Africa and the 15th largest globally. The region has a rich history, serving as home to the Nubian people for generations. From 2800 BC to 1000 BC, it was part of ancient Egypt before gaining independence around 950 BC and establishing the Republic of Sudan in 1985. However, Sudan is a nation characterized by its diversity of tribes, religions, and ethnicities, which has historically led to conflicts over power and resource distribution in modern times. On April 15, 2023, armed conflicts erupted between the Sudanese Armed Forces and the Sudan Rapid Support Forces across various parts of the capital, Khartoum. The clashes stemmed from political differences between Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo, leader of the Sudanese Rapid Support Forces and vice-chairman of the Sudanese Sovereign Council, and Abdul Fattah Abdulrahman, chairman of the Sovereign Council and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. These factions have been locked in intense confrontation, and the conflict persists to this day. Since May 10 of this year, the Sudanese Armed Forces, along with local armed groups and the Sudan Rapid Support Forces, have been engaged in intense battles for control over North Darfur. The conflict has resulted in significant civilian casualties and forced thousands to flee from El Fasher. Responding to the escalating crisis, the United Nations Security Council has passed a resolution demanding that the Sudan Rapid Support Forces and Sudanese Armed Forces prioritize the protection of civilians. Filippo Grandi, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, has warned that the world is currently facing its most tense period since World War II. Regional conflicts have led to a dramatic rise in displaced persons and severe humanitarian crises. Ongoing conflicts such as the civil war in Sudan, the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and the Israel-Hamas conflict continue to exacerbate these issues. Additionally, situations in Myanmar, as well as tensions between South and North Korea, remain highly precarious. Without significant changes or geopolitical turning points in these regions, the global number of displaced persons is expected to continue rising, further contributing to global instability. Tune in at 6 a.m. from Monday to Friday for Qingqiao Safety Investigation for your daily safety updates.